Pulling.
50,000 pounds through the dirt. Rope that pulls, tows, and hauls hundreds of tons. Tugboats that maneuver mega cargo ships through the narrowest of waterways. Diamond that cuts through metal, concrete, and marble. And plastic that stops a speeding bullet. What do they all have in common? They are the world's strongest. Now on Modern Marvels. Strength is a powerful word, but what does it mean? If you want the strength to resist being pulled apart, try this rope. For impregnability, try super strong plaid. Or if you need the strength of the hardest material in the world, try diamond. But if you want the strength of raw horsepower, hop on the world's strongest tractor.
This is the toughest class in the world of racing. You come out and win a Grand National Unlimited hook, you've done something. That's going in the history book.
Tractor pulling is about noise, adrenaline, and competition.
It's a big rush. It's fun. We may only hit 30, 40 miles an hour, but it feels like you're going 250.
It's got a mind of its own. Once the throttle's down, you're along for the ride. But they're a lot of fun. They're a good ride.
The goal is simple. Pull an ever-increasing load of up to 60,000 pounds and go until you can't move the weight any further. But there's nothing simple about these machines. At the National Tractor Pulling Championship in Bowling Green, Ohio, pullers from around the globe vie to be declared the strongest.
This is a new tractor. It's got 6 motors on it. They're 572 cubic inch. Each motor's putting out about 1,800 horsepower. I hope it to be the strongest one here.
I've built 14 tractors in my career, and this is by far the strongest tractor I've ever had.
Limited only by their imagination and pocketbook, these pullers build their masterpieces from the ground up.
These here tractors, they're all, you make them yourself in your own shop, and there is not two unlimited tractors the same. Everybody's got a different combination, different tires, but everybody makes their own tractor.
Tractor pulls are divided into 15 classes, but the strongest and wildest is the unlimited modified class.
This tractor right here is an unlimited, and the only thing that we got to worry about is length of the vehicle, weight of the vehicle, and tire size.
There are 3 main types of engines used in the unlimited class. There's the classic V8, just a little more hopped up, and you can have a lot more than one. There's the V12 Allison engine pulled from World War II fighter planes. It's a little harder to find, but worth the wait. And of course, the jet turbines that might have powered a Chinook helicopter not too long ago.
What we have in our unlimited modified tractor is 4 what we call automotive type V8s. You won't find these engines in any automobile made today or ever made. These are pretty much a thoroughbred racing engine. Each engine will dyno out at approximately 2,800 to 3,000 horsepower. They run on straight methanol for fuel. They're supercharged, fuel injected. But what we're doing with a supercharger, we're taking atmospheric pressure and compressing it. In other words, Mother Nature gives us 14 pounds per square inch. This takes that and makes it 45 pounds per square inch and forces the fuel, air mixture into the cylinder, creates more cylinder pressure, which makes more horsepower.
Over 3 times the air pressure means over 3 times as much oxygen available for combustion. As they line up for the full pull, these monsters of the track pack more than 12,000 horsepower. What kind of immovable object can meet this irresistible force? Enter the tractor pull sled.
With a tractor pull, or when the pulling vehicle starts pulling, we have a weight box here that is loaded with weight. And as the vehicle starts to move, this drives the weight box forward. As this comes forward, with further down the track we go, it hits a pair of trigger switches here that drops the back of the pan to start that. As the box goes forward, it gets to the top of the box, we have a push down that goes off at the back of the pan to transfer 100% of the weight of our sled to stop that momentum that they have going.
The entire 60,000 pounds of weight is on the pan, and that pan is digging into the ground. Although the sled has its own driver, the weight box slides automatically on its own track, so everyone gets equal abuse during the pull. This sport may use engines that generate thousands of horsepower, but its origins go straight back to the horse.
Tractor pulling's origins came from the 1920s, late 20s, when farmers were actually starting to get horses, and they would have these horse pulls. Who had the strongest horse? Then along came tractors. Who had the strongest tractors? And then in 1969, NTPA was formed out of a group of several states wanting to uniform the rules so that people could go from county to county, state to state, nationwide to go pulling in various divisions.
15 unlimited modified tractors run in the final event. There's a method to this madness.
You have to have the front end off the ground because you want all the weight on the tractor transferring to the rear tires. So you don't want the front end come standing way up straight, but you don't want it tagged to the ground either. Plus, transfer as much weight off the sled onto the rear tires as possible. In the unlimited class, we weigh 7,900 pounds, and we're pulling a sled that probably weighs 60,000 pounds. So it's quite a tug of war.
There's no clock to contend with. It's all about distance. Will the victor be the V8-powered Stampede? Or Indian Outlaw with its turbines? Or maybe Money Pit with the World War II Allison engines? As they line up to connect to the sled, it all comes down to strength, ingenuity, and a little luck. Indian Outlaw has a bad run and nearly goes off the track. Money Pit comes close. Stampede makes its bid. But American Thunder, with 5 Chevy V8 engines, takes the course record at 311 feet. Today, American Thunder, owned by Bill Voorhees, is the world's strongest tractor.
I'm a competitive guy, you know, you like that win. You know, if I was hauling around a loser, I'd probably quit. But as long as we keep winning, we'll keep going.
But he better watch out. His competitors will be back, more powerful than ever, trying to claim the title of the world's strongest.
It's just an adrenaline rush. It's something that is really an American icon.
Engines, gears, and clutches may be thrilling and an assault on the senses. But in the world of the strongest, there's a special material you can barely see that someday might protect you from a speeding bullet.
Some unlimited modified tractors use approximately 15 gallons of methanol fuel to go 300 feet. That's a whopping 20 feet per gallon. This Modern Marvels fact is brought to you by Pacific Life. For insurance, annuities, and